As a child and youth advocate in AMC, in Norton constituency, drug abuse is worse. It is now at a climax stage, which needs serious attention, or immediate attention in Norton. If we see in Norton the youth, most 60% of the youth in Norton are being involved in drug abuse. I work with the youth, I work with children. So, as our Honorable Temba Mliswa recently said in Parliament again, the situation now in Norton is worse. Norton is one of the constituencies that is being affected when it comes to drug abuse. And the future generation is being lost through drugs when it comes to Norton. Some of the students are dropping out of school in Norton. Some of the youth in Norton are not able even to work and are being involved in criminal activities because they will be under the influence of drugs. Since 2018, we have been doing drug abuse awareness campaigns, drug abuse awareness workshops here in Norton, right? We did these drug abuse awareness campaigns in every ward in Norton, and we're doing these drug abuse awareness campaigns in schools, and also working with community leaders so that no one will be left behind in this awareness campaign. But with the situation and with the pandemic of COVID-19 again, it was a disaster. So we did not have access to go again to gather people. So that was again a big challenge. And that is where the rise of young people abusing drugs increases. Right? As the all Norton parents are being involved, they want and they are tired and they are saying, please help us, because they are having problems. There are fights, criminal activities, they are stealing from even their own parents. So they are saying, please, let's come together. And Honorable says, we can work hand in glove so that we end this pandemic. Now, drug abuse in Norton is now a pandemic. And here in Norton, we don't have a rehabilitation center for drug abuse, which means we need a help so that we have a drug abuse rehabilitation here in Norton. We need organizations to chip in to help us so that we reduce the use of drug abuse in young people. We managed to do community dialogue with parents, including the youth. By that, we invited the community leaders, pastors, chiefs, masabuku from rural areas. And then we teach them about drug abuse, the effects of drug abuse, so that it was easy for parents to open up. I have a child who is abusing drugs. How can you help him? How can we help him or her? Because they are not only boys, both even girls are abusing what? Drugs. They are abusing different drugs. First, they are abusing crystal meth, which is guka makafela, or dombo, or mtoriro. It is orobuwe. It has many names. This one, they put it on the globe, they burn it, then they smoke it. Yeah, vachikwera, that is buwe mtoriro. Right, and it's expensive. The other thing now,
expensive, like how much and what quantities?
Right, it's a stone. It was mine. It's like that stone domboreri. Rinotangira pa 10 years vichikwira. Vanenge vakatopekwa tumapeks twacho nini 10-15 harinotodhura, but they are having access to it in the streets. And every day, these young people are smoking toriro. Yeah, every day. And the other thing with Mtoriro is that when they take this custom with Mtoriro, they spend 3 days without eating, because it will send a message to the brain that your stomach is full to the brain. So it will send again message to the brain that you don't want to sleep. They spend 3 to 4 days without sleeping. That is the effects of Mtoriro, and they be involved in criminal activities, and they will not have fear to do anything. And also in being involved in unprotected sex, which leads to STIs. So it's a big challenge. The other drug that are being abused now, yeah, it's current, it's Mapampa. They are taking Pampers, right? Those Pampers for babies. Then they will boil the Pamper in the pot. Then they steam it, natira. So the chemicals are Mapampa's name. You know, but the steam. Ndio inozowataka, you see, and I've explained it. And it is being done in other towns here in Zimbabwe. Also, they are abusing Bronclear, Bronclear. They are also abusing marijuana and cannabis, mapirisai, anoshandiswa nevanhu vane mental illness. They are taking that drug again. Also, they are taking my injections. When my injections, but we can actually through those injections. Maybe here we are about 5. We use the same injection. Ubaya or drug. Same needle, which is unhealthy to the young people. For these drugs, not everyone has access to them, but the first people who are supplying this, some of the government officials, I'm not going to mention names, but some of the government officials are the ones who are supplying this, because they secure it everywhere. But these crystal meth and these other drugs are finding access to our towns, and nothing is being done, because the community and the youth, they know which is Ningi is supplying, whether some of the community leaders, Ningi is supplying this, and they know the price, they know everything, where to get them, but nothing is being done. But for the government, they are playing their part, but I think they need to put strict measures on drug abuse, because it is now a pandemic. I'm not speaking for Norton only, because if they don't put strict measures, the next generation is being lost, because young people are the future leaders, are the backbone of this country. If you want this, if you want Zimbabwe, if you want the vision 2030 or Zimbabwe to be a world-class state, we need this youth, we need this generation. So I don't see the future if we have a drug generation, because their dreams are being shattered. We are going nowhere.